not sure how to say this next note without sounding like I'm congratulating myself or bragging or whatever. Just at work last week, somebody kind of made a mistake and it affected me in a bad way. They, I don't know, it's dumb. I have a boring job, but the shipping person told me that this thing was going to be ready, like one of the shipments was going to be ready today or whatever. So then I told the customer it'll be ready today, but then it ended up not being ready. I guess, I don't know. Those are opportunities to be a good person, and I guess... Oh, where'd he go? I wasn't supposed to do that. I guess I understand the impulse to like get angry at somebody who makes a mistake, because like the customer's gonna get mad at me for telling them something that's not true, and that stresses me out and gives me like anxiety, like this isn't my fault, this guy told me, like, but then I can't throw him under the bus, so what am I supposed to do? So like I understand, I guess, why people get angry, and a big reason why I don't get angry at people is just because of my anxiety and I don't know what to say or how to say it. But I do look at those, if I have time to think about it, like those are opportunities to be a good person. Because a good person would just be calm and not get angry at the guy who made the mistake, because he knows what he did. And the only reason I would get angry at him is because like I'd be really stressed out and I'd just be like trying to put that on him because that's his fault. Like I don't deserve to be stressed out, he does. So I should tell him and get angry at him and stress him out and take that off me and put it on him. No, this way. Should go. I said the wrong thing. But I guess I haven't had that many opportunities like that until recently, this job. I haven't had really a lot of responsibility except for just like going to school and taking tests and stuff. So it is kind of a new thing for me to have somebody make a mistake and to have to be, that affects me negatively, and to have to be like, okay, how do I handle this and be a good person? Yeah, I don't want to praise myself too much, just because the only reason I don't do the wrong thing is because of my anxiety. It's not like something, I don't know. I want to say it's not something I want to do, but I do want to be a good person. But if I didn't have my anxiety, I would probably get angry at him. It seems like it's easier for me to not get angry at people than other people seem to have trouble with. For some reason it's obvious to me, like, well, if I let this go for this guy, then when I'm gonna make a mistake. I make mistakes all the time, so I'm gonna make a mistake sooner or later. So when I do, I'd like him to not get angry at me. right? I guess other people don't make as many mistakes as I do, so they don't worry about that, but that's probably why. I just make mistakes all the time, so it's just constantly in my head, like, don't get mad at somebody, because you wouldn't want somebody to get mad at you if you made a mistake. It's like when you make a mistake, and you never want to make a mistake again, so somebody telling you, like, you made a mistake and getting mad at you, it doesn't help. This doesn't seem right. Well, I don't know. Jump it? Oh, came over. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, almost done for the day. This is the last one. I feel like I'm doing a little bit better of a job at talking, but I don't know. Just my first goal is to get good at talking. The second goal is to be likable and to be kind of more funny and lighthearted with everything and not so serious. But I think that comes with being comfortable at talking first. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if that'll ever come, but when I was younger, I feel like I used to be good at being funny. Like really young, like grade school. People thought I was funny. I didn't talk still, but like, I was good at just like making comments. Like somebody would say something and I would just make a comment and people thought I would think it was funny. But it's different than like being somebody who talks a lot and tells stories and makes other people happy and makes actual jokes and not just like comments on stuff that's happening. And I feel like I used to be more sarcastic, which I don't want to be anymore, really. I don't know. I don't feel like if I was sarcastic, I would be being genuine. I feel like people who are sarcastic, they act like they don't care. But I want people to know, or I want people to like know who I am, and I'm not someone who doesn't care. I care a lot about stuff, so I don't want to be sarcastic because I feel like it wouldn't be genuine. I think that makes sense. Making some good progress, I feel like. I know that other guy comes back, but yeah, I'm definitely doing this slower than I was the first time I played. I had one more note, but I don't know I don't know if I really want to talk about it. Yeah, I don't feel like it. It's about Chinese restaurants. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. I don't think I can even say it without sounding racist, so just because I'm ignorant about what I was going to talk about, so I don't really. There's probably an answer. I just have a question, really, but there's probably an answer to my question. Okay, we're doing this again. Is this the cutscene part? I think it is. Yeah, I think he eats me again. And there's a cutscene that I really like. I wish there was more cutscenes, actually, because the way they tell the stories through their cutscenes is really... I guess it's just like cinematic or something, I don't know. Okay, he's supposed to eat me. Eat me. Oh no! Yes, this is the one. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I like this.
Ianyukume.
Inamoto Autumnum Isarabea.
Okay, it's a good place to stop. I wanted to talk about that cutscene. That cutscene is really kind of amazing. Hopefully I can articulate it well. I don't know, I probably can't, but there's so much in that cutscene. There's no dialogue. There's one piece of dialogue that tells a lot of information, which is when the guy says, "Be the among the chosen ones" or something. So you learn in that cutscene, you learn so much about, I guess number one is the relationship between the humans who live kind of close to this hive of Trico beasts, and the relationship between them, how it's like they're kind of terrified of them, that they just kind of come in the night and steal children. And they also kind of revere them as like probably like gods almost, like they're kind of like these magical beasts, who they're terrified of, but also they kind of respect them a lot. And then you also learn why Trico is different from the other Tricos, because he gets struck by lightning, and the Guardians take him and kind of lock him up, because they know that he's gonna, I guess, whatever spell that the other Tricos are under, the lightning got rid of it or whatever. And just learning all that adds a lot to your relationship. It makes it so much deeper that, like, these beings are kind of terrifying, and it means a lot for you to, like, kind of befriend one of them. So yeah, I guess I understand why I like that cutscene a lot. Is there anything else? Yeah, I'm still not good at explaining stuff like that, like why I like things. Just the music too, the way they decided to play, like when you're flying back. I don't know. I liked it. That cutscene is so important. It's like 5 minutes long, and it adds so much. It's like, I think that's a problem I have with a lot of games. It's just there's too many cutscenes, I think, and too much explanation of, like, adding so many characters, like, especially these open world games. There's like so many characters and so much dialogue, like so many side quests. You just get lost in all of it. But like when you just have one cutscene, and the rest of the game is just being with this animal, you get so attached, and so there's nothing to take your attention away from the main story and the main relationship between the two characters, like in a bunch of other games, I feel like. I mean, I like Assassin's Creed, but most of it is just like doing tasks and stuff that I like doing just to fulfill, like, my OCD part of my brain that just likes completing lists of things to do, like those synchronizing points and stuff. I probably talk too much about this. I really like that cutscene, and I was looking forward to it. There's another one at the end that I think is really good. I forget kind of what happens, but I remember really liking that last one too. Okay. I think I did a better job explaining why I like that cutscene than I would have at the start of this when I started it like 4 months ago. So I think that's progress. Okay, I'll see you next time.